and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院。
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Laurie.
Today we are looking at our travel English lesson, exploring the sites with walking tours. Some walking tours are really the best ones.
Yeah?
If you're in a bus or a car just going by things, you're going by so fast, it's hard to see many things, right?
Yeah.
You can see like beautiful scenery. 看到美丽的风景啊什么，但是 if you want to see what's in like little shops and little things, it's good to go on a walking tour.
That's right.
Yeah.
所以呢，今天来到我们的观光英语，我们要来看到的对话中文的标题是步行导览游景点啊。那么呢，这个完全也是标题的直译啦啊，就是刚刚呢讲到的 walking tours 这种步行的导览呢，才能看到真的比较细小的一些细节跟一些比较棒的地方。所以呢，我们今天的对话呢，两位主角就要带我们来进行这个 walking tours 的相关的这个单字，我们赶快一起来看看。
Exploring the sites with walking tours. Nora and Gerald are having lunch together at work.
Hey Gerald, I'm going to travel abroad soon and want to make the most of my trip. Any suggestions?
How about trying a walking tour? It's a great way to explore a city and learn about its culture.
What exactly are walking tours?
Walking tours are guided tours carried out on foot and are usually led by trained locals or experts. They take you through different neighborhoods or areas of the city and share interesting stories, historical facts, and local insights along the way.
That sounds like fun. How do I join one?
You can easily join a walking tour by booking in advance with tour companies or checking for local guides at designated meeting points. Some cities even offer free walking tours where you simply give a tip as a payment.
I see. Do you think I can also book one at my hotel?
Most likely. Many hotels are in contact with tour agencies and can help book one for you.
Thanks for the information. I'll certainly try one.
Don't mention it. I hope you discover some hidden gems on your trip.
Okay, so we're talking about exploring the sites with walking tours. And today we have Nora and Gerald. So Nora and Gerald are having lunch together at work.
所以我们来看到今天对话一开始的 setting 呢，是 Nora 跟 Gerald 两个人呢，他们在公司正在一起用午餐。
Yeah, and they're probably co-workers, right? They probably work together, co-workers and maybe close friends like you and I.
所以他们应该是同事啊，而且是好朋友，所以才会一起在公司吃午餐。
So Nora says, "Hey Gerald, I'm going to travel abroad soon and want to make the most of my trip. Any suggestions?" So basically she said, I'm going to go travel abroad. I'm leaving the country. I'm going to another country and I want to make the most of my trip. Whenever we talk about make the most of something or making the most of something, it means we want to do everything we can
对
with our time.
没错
You know, we hear this phrase a lot. I don't have a lot of money to travel in London, but I'm here, so I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to do everything I can. So to make the most of something just means to, out of any situation, a good situation or a bad situation, try to do everything you can to have the best results.
没错。所以呢，一开始我们看到 Nora 她就先跟这个 Gerald 讲说 ，Hey Gerald，这个我呢马上就要到国外旅行了，叫 travel abroad。 然后呢，他说我想要呢充分利用我的旅行，我的旅程所以这里的 make the most of something， 刚刚 Stevie 老师解释得很清楚就是呢，不管是在任何状况下，好的坏的，但是呢，你充分利用、充分发挥，竭尽你所有的能力这个就是 make the most of something。然后，所以他就跟 Gerald 问有没有任何的建议啊
Yep. Any suggestions? Do you know any ideas you could give me? Gerald says, how about trying a walking tour? How about a walking tour?
所以呢 how about 就是一个提建议的开头这是很常用的。所以 Gerald 就跟 Nora 讲说呢，那怎么样？如何啊？这个 how about 就是如何啊？所以试试看这个步行导览如何啊
Yeah. It's a great way to explore a city and learn about its culture. So this means taking a walking tour. Walking around the place you want to explore is a great way to learn, to explore a city, to learn more about it, and to learn about its culture.
没错。所以呢，他讲到说，这是这个 it 指的就是那个 walking tour 步行导览呢，是一个很棒的方式来探索一个城市，并且了解它的文化。
Nora might not understand. Laura says, what exactly are walking tours? Now, when we say exact, we want something exact. That means, what does exact mean in Chinese?
确切的
Yeah. But sometimes we will say, what do you mean? You know, I don't understand. What do you mean? But when we say, what exactly, this could mean, I'm not sure what you mean. So tell me exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me exactly what do you mean by a walking tour? It might be different than my idea.
Yeah. So be more specific.
Yeah, be more specific. Yeah. Yep.
所以呢，这个时候 Nora 她就问了因为她不是很了解这个步行导览，所以她说，那就是确切来讲，什么是步行导览呢？
Yeah. And this word exactly is another word that we might not hear in a lot of normal conversations, but is used a lot in real life. Okay? Like my mother, when I was young and, you know, something happened at school and I come home and my mom said, okay, why are you in trouble? Oh, nothing. I mean, just, you know, I was just, my mother would say, I want to know exactly what happened and I want to know now. Okay? We hear this word a lot at home.
Okay.
Tell me exactly what happened. Tell me exactly what you did. Yeah.
告诉我确切的，你到底发生了什么事？你干了什么？
Yeah.
这样
So we use it a lot at home.
Okay.
Our mothers especially. But now Gerald tells her, he says, walking tours are guided tours carried out on foot and are usually led by trained locals or experts. Aha! So it's not just walking around a place. Like I've done that in many places. Just walk around, kind of explore by myself. But he says walking tours are guided tours. There's a tour guide, but they don't take you on a bus. They take you walking around. They're carried out on foot. Now, to carry out something, this is very formal. You know, like 完成一个任务, carry out a mission. So we could say they're carried out on foot, and that is a formal way to say this. Or walking tours are guided tours on foot. Okay?
也可以
On foot means you walk. How do you get to school? Oh, I get to school on foot. I walk. So these are guided tours that they do by walking on foot and are usually led by trained locals or experts. People that are trained, not just some person. Someone who is trained to take you around and show you the sights on foot.
所以呢，这个时候 Gerald 他就来介绍介绍得很清楚。他说呢，步行导览呢，就是有导览的这种行程，然后完成的方式是用徒步进行的，而且呢，往往是由谁来带领？这里的 led 是 lead 的这个原形动词，然后呢，是由谁来这个带领的呢？由经过训练的当地人或者是专家所带领的。
Yeah, I've been on many walking tours in Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Really a great way to see things. Not just get out of a bus, take pictures, and keep going. But get out of a bus and go on a walking tour of a place. I learned so many things. And we were also protected because our tour guide, who was taking us on a walk, he was able to tell us, stay away from those people. These people selling these things, don't buy those. And in Europe, there's a lot of people in tourist places that will try to cheat you. They'll try to cheat you out of money, out of your wallet, out of all kinds of things. Yeah.
骗你。
So it's good to have a tour guide who knows the area. And the next sentence says, they take you through different neighborhoods or areas of a city. And while they're doing this, while they take you to different places around the city and share interesting stories. So, interesting stories, historical facts, and local insights along the way. Along the way just means as you're going.
对。
As you go,
沿途。
they're sharing these things.
所以呢，接下来他讲到 they 就是指这些受过训练的专家或者是当地人，他们会带着你穿过不同的这个 neighborhoods 这个街区或者是 areas 就是区域 of a city 就是这个城市的不同街区或区域，然后呢，并且跟你这个沿途 along the way 这个最后的那个是翻沿途，沿途跟你分享有趣的故事，然后一些历史的事实以及一些当地的见解。
Yeah. And so Nora says, "Ooh, that sounds like fun. How do I join one?"
所以 Nora 就问了，她说：“这听起来很有趣哎，那我要怎么样能够参加一个徒步旅的这个步行的导览呢？”
Now we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with the next part of our dialogue. So Nora says, "Ooh, that sounds interesting. It sounds like fun. How do I join one?" Gerald says, "Oh, you can easily join a walking tour by booking in advance with tour companies or checking for local guides at designated meeting points." Okay, this is kind of a long sentence, but it says, joining a walking tour is easy. You can easily do this. How do you do it? Number one, by booking in advance. Well, anytime you book something, you might book a plane ticket. Also, booking in this case means to reserve.
没错，预约、
预约 or 定位, right?
对。
So you can book a table at a restaurant or make a restaurant reservation. You can book a flight. You can book a tour. And you book them in advance. In advance means before you go. All right?
对。
You want to do it in advance. Usually you don't want to wait for those kinds of things. So you book it in advance before you go. Who do you book it with? You book it with tour companies, or here's the next option, checking for local guides at designated meeting points. Now, designated meeting points is usually when you go to a city, they might have a tourist counter at the airport. They might be able to tell you places to go or places to see. And Or, oh, go over here and somebody will help you. Those are designated meeting points. Although I will still tell you, be careful at those places. It's better to book in advance with someone you know. Or somebody, maybe you don't know them, but they're a well-known company.
That's right.
Yeah, always better if you're going overseas to book in advance with a well-known company.
好的，所以 Gerald 他接着就讲了，他说你可以很轻松的就能够加入一个这种步行的导览，有什么方法呢？ By 后面有2个方法，所以是 by A or B 啊。那么 A 是什么呢？就是事先跟这个旅游公司来做定位、做预约 ，Booking 是预约的意思啊 ，In advance 是事先，所以呢，事先跟这个旅游公司做预约，或者是 or 后面是第2个方法，就是呢 checking for 是查询的意思，跟这些当地的导游在这些集合的指定的集合地点的导游来跟他查询，这也是第2个方法，所以他提供了2个 options。
So, you can do this or go to a designated point. Some cities even offer free walking tours where you simply give a tip as payment. So you go on a tour with a guide, and this person probably works with the city. You don't have to pay for the walking tour, but you do need to tip the guide.
对
Yeah, so you simply give a tip as payment.
所以呢，接下来他讲到说呢，有些城市甚至有提供免费的步行导览。那么在那个步行导览里呢，是你只要给一个小费来当做你支付的费用就可以的哦，所以它就是 free 的，免费的。
Yeah. So Nora says, I see. Do you think I can also book one at my hotel? So this means, do you think I could go to my hotel and book a walking tour there?
对，
Like maybe the hotel will have some options that you can look at.
没错。所以呢 ，Nora 她先说我了解了，接着她说，那你觉得我也可以在我的饭店来预约一个这样的步行导览吗？这里的 one 他不想再讲 walking tours， 所以他直接讲一个 book one， 那指的其实就是步行导览。
Yeah. So Gerald says, most likely. This means probably. I'm not 100% sure.
对，
But
很有可能。
yeah, probably. Many hotels are in contact with tour agencies and can help book one for you. So many hotels are in contact with. If you are in contact with, that means that you are communicating with somebody, right? So this means many hotels have some sort of relationship, 有关系, right?
对。
They have a relationship with tour agencies and can help book one for you.
所以接下来呢，他讲完很有可能之后，他提到说，因为很多的这个饭店呢，他们是跟这个旅行社是有联系、有往来的，所以呢，可以帮助你，然后呢，帮你预约一个。那一个什么呢 ？Again， 他这里是代替这个 walking tours， 就是步行导览他直接用 one 来这个代表。那么呢，可以帮你预约一个步行导览。
Yeah. Nora says, thanks for the information. I'll certainly try one. Like, I think for sure, I will certainly try a walking tour.
对，所以他说谢谢你的这个提供这些资讯我呢肯定要 I'll certainly certainly 是一定肯定我要来试试看的试一个看看这样。
And Gerald says, don't mention it. This is just another way of saying
不客气，
不客气，
对，
免客气, right?
对。
I hope you discover some hidden gems on your trip. This is also something, when we say something is a hidden gem, it just means I hope you find some cool places that maybe you didn't know about,
对
or most people don't know about. Like, there's this restaurant in Ximending that's in a little alley. 在一个小巷子里面, and the food is so good there, but nobody knows about it. It's a hidden gem.
所以呢，对。这里的话呢 gem 是宝石的意思，所以呢，隐藏的宝石，那意思就是没有什么人知道的好地方。那我希望你可以发现一些这种地方呢，在你的旅途当中，所以呢，发现一些隐藏版的这个好去处。
And I just want to let students know that walking tours, this is a great article because a walking tour, if you go overseas, really is a great way to see a lot of different things.But always, maybe the first time you go, always make arrangements with a tour agency or something that is famous and well known here. Because they know, some of the places and some of the things that maybe you would want to see, but also maybe places that are more safe.
安全性的考量。
Yeah, and they can tell you.What to look out for.
要小心些什么
Yeah.
这样
But, traveling is an amazing, wonderful thing. But also, be careful. All right?
对，旅行还是要小心，才能够玩得又开心又平安。
Yeah. All right, that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.